Okay. Survivor 44 episode 2 coming out. From what I remember, the Orange Tribe is a hot mess. Don't really know much about the Green Tribe. Didn't spend too much time with them. I just remember the one guy who tried to make a big move and now he lost his vote, and I laughed at him. And as for the Purple Tribe, I don't really remember much from those people either. I just remember the guy who cracked his head open, literally, and the one guy with the glasses who seems like some kind of evil mastermind. Let's see if we can learn more about them today. Pretty interesting move from Matthew there, using that shot in the dark for like no reason other than like strategy. Now no one knows where his loyalties are. I like it. It's an interesting move. I don't know if I would have done it like pre-merge though, because like now at that point everyone is looking towards you, and having that much attention early on may just be detrimental to you. I don't know. I feel like that's a post-merge move where their numbers are still kind of big and no one knows where you're going. That way I feel like you can really flourish. Here, it was a good move, but with a tribe of only 5 now, you're going to be stuck in the middle, and that's kind of scary. Maybe he can make it rock. I don't know. I don't understand how I forgot about anybody in the Purple Tribe, especially seeing the fact that Carolyn is in that tribe. You know, the woman who digs through her son's poop just so he can have the first tooth for the Tooth Fairy. What the fuck is she doing? What do you mean? I don't believe her. I don't think that story's real. It was funny to hear. Just it came out of nowhere. I was like, what? What do you mean? It's funny because so far what has happened is that throughout these past 3 seasons, it's always been like a story about how it's like you want to feel sad for these people. You know what I mean? That's always like the backstory. And when it comes to Carolyn, it's about how she dug through her son's crap to find a tooth. I can't help but like her. It's like a cultural shock thing. It's like, at the end of the day, maybe I won't like her at the end of it, but as it stands right now, it's almost refreshing to see. I can't believe I just said that. It's refreshing to see someone dig through poop. So yeah, I'm probably not gonna forget Carolyn or anybody in the Purple Tribe after that moment, I'll tell you that much. Also, a quick thing as a side note here. The 2 people who have said that they wanted to make a big move in the first episode, one of them is Maddie, the other one is Matt, I think his name is, the poopy-haired guy with the glasses on the Green Tribe. And it stands right now, he cannot vote for the next 2 tribal councils, and she just got voted out. It's funny because, like, I never really take the big move mentality very seriously. I want to see good gameplay, but on the same time, I suppose it wouldn't be as entertaining if I just saw nothing but good gameplay. So, I mean, I guess it's also nice that there are people like that who are willing to do that, because their mistake just makes it for more entertaining television, I suppose. I think just because of that, I want to root for these people. So I'm rooting for Matt. I'm also rooting for, I think his name is Kane, because he went along with Maddie's plan and now he's in the shitter like everybody else. Which, in hindsight, he really shouldn't be. Because, I mean, technically it was still a majority vote, but I mean, with this group, as much as they, like, did a bunch of sneaky, underhanded stuff in the Orange Tribe, yeah, I think he's screwed. Which is funny, he shouldn't be. He shouldn't be screwed at all. You look at seasons past, and like technically he should have been in a good position, but he's not. So, okay, so about the people finding the idols. Good job on whatever the hell his name is for finding that idol and then leaving basically no trace of evidence. I still don't remember his name. The Green Tribe, I don't remember anyone's name. Anytime I've watched the Green Tribe so far, it's always about good gameplay, and that's kind of it. No one's making mistakes over there, so it's hard to like point somebody out. Over at the Purple Tribe, it's funny because when the guy mentioned that he read FBI books to see who's lying and everything like that, my first thought was, aren't those books bullshit? You know what I mean? Aren't they like as reliable as a freaking graph thing, a lie detector test? I think just based off that, I kind of would have to agree it's kind of bullshit. But I don't know if Carolyn read it wrong or not, but she like lifted up the silver coin as the idol and then the beads as something that's pointless. Doesn't she have it backwards? Like, is that going to lead you to some kind of stupid hilarity moment where it's like she actually gives away the real idol or something like that? It's funny because, I mean, I'm pretty sure that's wrong, but I don't know. I think unintentionally, but it's kind of setting up to be an exciting tribal council for me, mainly because of Carolyn's idol. Because on the one hand, I want to see Yam Yam and Carolyn succeed. Like, I liked seeing crazy on this show. Not always, but in this case, it's like funny crazy. It probably isn't fun to live with, but seeing it on TV, it's underdog rootable. You know what I mean? And at the same time, I also feel like I can't keep thinking back to that one moment where she said the silver coin was the idol, but I've heard multiple times that it's the fake. Maybe I'm hearing it wrong. I don't know, but I just get the feeling that she's gonna play that, and then everything's just gonna go downhill, and it's gonna be a terrible disaster. And I don't want that to happen to Carolyn. I don't want to see that. So I want to watch it, but I also kind of don't want to watch it just because of what everything is implying so far. Okay, episode, what is it? 2 is done. I was honestly expecting it to be Caroline that was going home. You know what I mean? I wasn't expecting Helen, so episode definitely got me there. I can understand Jam Jam. I can understand Caroline. I can understand Carson, I think his name is, but the other girl, I'm not sure why she voted Helen. It could have been a thing where it's like Carson just told her, hey, I'm deciding to go this way, I'm voting out Helen, and she just jumped on board to try and stay good with everyone. But I don't know, it's one of those times where I wish I would see some chaotic gameplay where she went to Helen and let her know, or something like that. And then they could try and flip Jam Jam or Carolyn over on Carson. I suppose Carson's looking like the villain of the series right now with a lot of his underhand comments, saying stuff like, I don't need these people to figure out that I'm smarter than them, or something like that. I don't remember. Don't quote me, but he's playing like the guy who burnt Shih Tzus is playing last season. I'm happy Carolyn's staying around. I'm happy Jam Jam's still around. Those are kind of like my favorite players at this point, just because they're so goofy. I still don't know much about the Green Tribe. Like, I know the couple, sort of. Not really couple, but that friendship between Matt and whatever her name is. I already forgot. I think his name's Danny is doing okay, but I don't really know if he's going to make social connections, especially when I see him eating paper in the Next Time On section of the show. I think no matter what, I'm looking forward to any kind of tribal council that happens next episode. I specifically wanted to be the Green Tribe because, I mean, apparently the only way I'm ever going to learn more about the Green Tribe is when they go to tribal council, you know what I mean? I don't know much about alliances when it comes to the Green Tribe other than like those two who get along well. I don't know if anyone's going to join them or if they're going to form the majority or if they're the minority. Hopefully it's their turn next, you know what I mean? Anyway, that's my thoughts on episode 2. I'm looking forward to episode 3. So far it's still good Survivor. See you then.